Hello, it is your sleepless god. I know. Yes. This is going to be interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be interesting because I've been planning this out for a long. I wanted to do this video a while ago, but I've been just holding off and holding off. I've been planning a little bit. I wanted to learn more about Doctor Doom and I wanted to learn more about his lore. And I know you guys were like, what the fuck is this bullshit? But I wanted to learn more. So this is what if Doctor Doom had a kid? Uh, Well, let's just start with the video. As I'm gonna go with a little bit of the lore aspect because Doctor Doom is very, very lore particular. Uh, Doctor Doom had, before all of this went down, before he even became Doctor Doom, he had a person he actually did love, a person that he actually loved the most. And with them meeting up when Doctor Doom was a little bit younger, still not Doctor Doom yet, and having a couple of one night stands, less one night stands, but fucking, uh, she gets pregnant. But Doctor Doom leaves, goes somewhere else, disappears. And she is all alone with her pregnant baby. And instead of going back to Doctor Doom, trying to, she knows this won't be good for the child, especially knowing who Doctor Doom is. So it goes into a village way off in the, to say the least, kind of in the outer areas of Latveria, where Doctor Doom has less control over the situational awareness. Even he hasn't even taken full control yet, and gave birth to little baby Gabriel. Now Gabriel is as smart as Doctor Doom. In some occasions smarter. He, even at a young age, he knew what he needed to do. He take care of his mother. And his last recorded memory of his mother, as you hear the screaming of her voice as the flames and fire approach, as he is only a baby, in a sense, a toddler now, 3 years old, running out of the house as trying to rush back in as he feels a hand around his waist as he sees a man. This man is what we will now, is a man that take care of him for the rest of his life and actually gives him the books and necessary to become how smart he actually is now. His name is Grace. Real name, Grayson. A genius inventor that was born in America, came into Latveria to help the people. But now, we go to Gabriel, 16 years after that entire incident of his house burning down. As you see the fire building, the building that was caught on fire at that time, he still remembered his mother's screams as he's woken up, as he hears a voice. Gabriel, Gabriel, are you? He looks up as he sees his brother. Not actually his brother, but what he thinks is his brother. His best friend. As he gets up, and he says, yes? as he woke up from the dream that always haunts him, that burning building. What do you need, Max? As Max looks at him, you see a man, not even really a man, 18, maybe 19-year-old boy. Kind of this attire that looks a little fancy, like he has some money to him, but not immensely so. Bush, like a little mustache that almost looks, that goes a little dark, but stays this kind of blondish, brownish color to it. As his hair is this blonde, not too blonde, but just blonde enough to, show that he is definitely a blonde person. Uh, as Gabriel walks down a hill and he says, "Yes, Gabriel, please." As he says that one of the machines got broken again. I need you to help me fix it. As he looks down, he says, "Of course." But as you see cracks into Gabriel's skin, these golden-like frays that almost look more like hairs than anything else, but you can see it crack down his eye, down like a little bit of his neck. There's a crack as he lands down. As you see that his body, he's moving quite quickly, but there's an almost sense of a pain in every time he walks. Even though the cracks look like they're shut, like almost look like the rocks got grabbed and pushed together into as hard as possible into a human person's skin, there's a little bit of still pain in this step. As Max walks up to him and says, "Having a little bit of difficulty walking?" He says, "No, I'm fine. Do you want me to carry you?" "Max, if you pick me up, I'm punching you so hard." As Max looks at him and says, "Fine." I asked, though, as he keeps on walking, as he quickly drops, landing on this piece of road, nice as can be, a town, structured in a way where it is what Dr. Doom wanted. As he walks up to one of the machine shops, he says, "Gabriel, please come over here. One of the machines that runs the factory got broken." As he grabs one of the wrenches and says, looks around at it. "I see the issue, don't worry. I'll get back working in about 10 minutes max." 10 minutes? Working a little slow. He says, "You want it done right, or do you want it done fast? Take your time." As grabs a pair of pliers as he starts working on the machinery, as he grabs a little bit of cord from it, as Max walks up to him and sits down, he says, "I'm going to America." "Yeah?" "Yeah." As he starts cranking something. "What are you doing?" "A man named James Jameson asked me to come in and work for him. I'll be a newspaper. I'll be paying $20 an hour." $20 an hour. It's pretty good. "What do you be accounting?" "Crime. There's this new man on the block called Iron Man. We would be talking about him and building up as crank. As you see the machine starting to work again a little bit, but not petering a little bit, like almost like an engine that hasn't clicked on yet, just petering, as he's clicking a little bit more, and he starts going. As it goes, shoots up into fire, and it starts to go, and it starts moving, it starts back into order as he gets up, puts the little covering back on, gets up, So you'd be doing what you love, writing. Yes. One of his lead papermen. Good. As Max walks up to him and puts his hand on his shoulder and says, "Don't worry. I'll be fine. You've protected me for long enough." As days goes by, Max does leave to America with the final words of Gabriel stating that he will be professionally loved. As Gabriel knows what's next. He's been staying in this village for about 2 to 3 years after he left America after his college days. When he finished college, he went back to from 14 to 15 to 16, he stayed here. He's been dodging everyone and everything, but he knows what is going to come next. As he hears a clank, almost like armor, as he's in a little town closer to the same area, but not the exact same town. You see a door creak open as people start instantly standing up and bowing. As he looks back, as he sees Dr. Doom. As he gets closer, "What's your name, boy?" As you hear a deep, kind of this sorrowous voice as he sits there. "Victor. You asked for my name, don't you?" Instantaneously, he knows something went wrong because he tenses. My name is Gabriel. Doom. My name is Doom. Call me Doom. I will call you Victor. That's what my mother called you anytime she told stories. It was always Victor. As his eyes look back. It was never Doom. As he stares at the wall. Come with me. Why? That is a question. Because you're my last. The only piece of my life that I had left that I did not know I lost. Because you're the one child that I had that I did not know about. Or is it because I need you for something? Is that all the things that are rattling through your head as I came here, walking across this? Or is it because I actually love the woman called your mother? And I actually loved you. Because I love what you are. A man that could do what he could do without me. Who didn't beg for his father to come back and did it all on his own. Yes, you got some help, not to deny it. But guess what? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing the things that you did. And I'm proud of you for not asking for me. Victor, I'm not afraid. As he stands up, as Victor Von Doom grabs puts his hand on his shoulder. Please, call me Doom. Doom. As the cracks on his arm show something. If I go back to your castle, I'll tell you this. I choose my own battles. I fight my own enemies. And I am stronger than you. In any way possible. As Doom doubts it, but sees in his eyes his eyes in this golden light as he sees the cracks on his body like it's like a rock. Agreed. As he gets off takes the metal hand. Come with me. My son, you don't call me that. As Doom almost looks back, he says, what? He says, you don't call me my son unless I improve it. Same as I do not call you father unless you like it. Call me Gabriel. I will call you Doom. Until this appropriation of friendship and love, we actually become father and son. But now we're just strangers. Okay? This Doom seems a little bit of hope in his body because he's, they say, there's an opportunity. Might not be a big one, but there's an opportunity. Okay, Gabriel. I will call you that until you like me to call you something different. Agreed on. As they walk out of this kind of little, people who are bowing are now shocked as an old woman smiles. As she walks out the door, as you see her take off kind of a mask-like shape, as it's Romanov, Black Widow. Shield. New information about Dr. Doom. He has a kid. As this is where we're going to end off the video. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.